Going back to my roots, born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa, born in Africa.
Hey.
How much is the 6?
Eh?
How much is the 6?
For you?
To buy?
Oh, to buy?
Yeah, well, it's a shop, isn't it? Welcome to what most of you would consider Africa, if you saw a photo of it. We just had lunch in Prince Albert. Lovely, lovely little town. Hello? Are we straight? I don't know. Lovely little town, sort of forgotten in time. That's the way it looked to me. And what we're gonna do from now on is drive straight to Ronnie's sex shop. Now, it's not what you think. If you know what it is, you know. If you don't, it's not a sex shop. Ronnie's sex shop, the story goes that the owner wanted to make a farm stall, you know, like a farm shop, and sell farm stuff there. And then one night, his friends decided to change the signs from Ronnie's shop to Ronnie's sex shop. They just added the word sex there. And Ronnie then, you know, kind of liked the idea, left the sign exactly as it is and made a pub out of it. So it's no longer a farm stall, it's a pub. It is getting hotter now. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. It's 32 degrees. We are driving through sort of the desert. I think this is the Klein Karoo. The Karoo is one of South Africa's deserts. It gets boring in the desert, so you have to keep yourself entertained. Otherwise you'll go mental, like Dave. The desert really seemed like it was stretching out forever. One clean and straight asphalt line taking us to our next adventure, to the place that would amaze us next. And oh boy, was I ready to see that. Until then, why not pretend I was on the Autobahn with my trusty GS? 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 60... Oh, what was I at? Bonjour! Average speed enforcement zone. Lovely. Cape Town 349. We're gonna do a lot more until we get to you, Cape Town. But we'll get there. We are on the N1 highway now. N1 is National 1 highway. A huge road that stretches all the way from Cape Town through Johannesburg, Pretoria to the other side of the country. It is, I think, one of the most traveled roads in South Africa. One of the most useful roads, and fun fact here, I did all of it in one sitting when I was a lot younger. 1,450 or so kilometers, 11 hours. Most of them at night. I was very good at planning when I was young as well. I don't know, it runs in the bloodline. Ronnie Sex Shop, next stop. Daniel the cameraman is at it again. This specific stretch of road seems to have impressed him. So he's doing everything in his power to take a photo and not kill himself. With the wilderness and all of this emptiness of the desert pushing us on, we felt that we were getting close to Ronnie's. Instead of staying on the N1 and going straight to Ronnie's like normal people, navigator Daniel decided to take a shortcut. This would eventually get us lost on more off-road, but with these views, I wasn't really complaining. Look, a windmill that pumps water up from a borehole. That was the most interesting thing I've seen in the last 10 minutes, so had to share it with you. Why is it taking me on off-road? What is going on here? We've already done about 14 kilometers on this road, and it took about 10 minutes. And apart from that, it is absolutely magnificent. It's brilliant. what? I feel so pumped up, full of like good energy right now, being in this place, riding in this place. This country is very special. I would give this over a restaurant and a bar any day of the week.
Going back to my roots, born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa, born in Africa. Going back to my roots, born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa, born in Africa.
Trying to get a cool shot and that happened. I probably didn't lock it properly because I'm an idiot. So
In Africa. True-born Africa.
oh! That was the side stand. I hope. I mean, Albert, no, it was nothing. Nothing happened. There was no noise, no big clacking noise because I bottomed out. It wasn't that. It was a natural thing that occurred. Don't worry about it. Every few kilometers in this middle of nowhere, there is a farm. So people are growing things, raising animals. Yeah, hence all the fences everywhere. So it's sparsely populated, but it is populated. Grand Canyon. You see, I highly doubt it. I've seen where the Grand Canyon is. Americans live there with burgers and cheese. Carter had a firmware update just before we got here, like a week before, and what that improved was something which everybody has been screaming at them for a very long time: muting the microphone or the intercom. Can't remember which one. So basically now, if you're in a group, and well, this group, me and Daniel, and if I open my helmet, he doesn't want to hear any wind noise, he'll just switch his whole intercom off, but his music will still play, his navigation will still play through his speakers, but he's not going to hear what I'm transmitting. The better way to do that is for me to actually mute my microphone, which is now possible as well. So I'll leave the intercom open, and then when I'm not talking, I'll just switch the mic off. Easy peasy. Everyone's happy. Nobody complains about, I can hear you breathing. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. It'd be much worse if you didn't. All right, so we have finally made it to the famous Ronnie's sex shop. Let's go buy some sex. Simple. That's what everybody comes here for, I take it. Yeah? No? Let's see what they sell inside. The inside of Ronnie's shop is decorated entirely by the clientele that has ventured inside this establishment. The roof is entirely covered by hanging women's underwear. Ronnie will explain to us later why this is, and the walls are full of little mementos. Looks like a loony place, however you know that a lot of fun was had inside these walls and a lot of good memories were made. How much is the six?
Huh?
How much is the six?
For you?
To buy?
Oh, to buy?
Yeah, well, it's a shop, isn't it?
Yeah, right. You're so easy to please. Are you married?
Not yet.
You should be.
And I have some stomach problems. That's why.
Are you Ronnie?
I am.
Are you a Ronnie?
Yeah.
Of course Ronnie would be in Ronnie's sex shop.
Not always.
You've become world famous over the years.
Yeah, I have.
Which is good. You can see the fruits of your labor here.
And I've got bags of these.
Why do they leave them here?
Because they like me. They show me that.
Did Itchy Boots show you her?
No, she didn't.
Why not?
No, I give her food and she didn't. Maybe I didn't give her enough food. Yeah. I'll find maybe.
When did you start
What this?
this? Yes.
November 97.
November 97.
Yeah.
So it was the first Christmas here.
I was in 7th grade.
We started as a joke and it worked.
Who made the joke about
The sex.
yes, with the sex?
Well, two of my friends, but now there's about 30 people out there that said they wrote on the wall. I don't care. I wasn't here anyway, but I heard. I was at the beach. I was at Witsunds having drinks with my buddy.
It sounds. Oh, that's straight down from here.
Witsunds, about 108 k's from here.
That's what we thought we were going to see tonight.
Heidelberg,
Yeah, yeah.
Witsunds. Anyway, I'm having drinks. I get a phone call from the hotel in Barrydale. When you coming back? And I'm going, I don't know why. Now we want to come and have a party. And I didn't put two and two together. So anyway, I wait, two people arrive. The owner's wife and her skeleton piece. The guy she was I said, hey, where the rest? No, they didn't come. That's fine. So we had a couple of drinks. They kept me there till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Came back with my buddy and we drove past the shop and he said, hey, you got a sex shop? And I didn't think it was them. Didn't. I was just
Obviously.
pissed off and I
Obviously.
just blamed all the wrong people. And then about 4 years later, the owner of the hotel, who was the owner, came and told me what happened. But now, as I say, there's about 30 people that all had something to do with it, and they didn't.
See, I would love this joke.
Yeah,
If somebody played it on me.
it was a good one. It turned out to be a very good thing. Changed my life.
Huh.
Totally.
Can you imagine in the beginning, nobody knew what it was and they drove by.
No.
There's a sex shop. Let's just stop, see what happens.
Yeah.
How much is one sex?
Yeah.
No, how much is one toy?
No,
Yeah.
they don't sell toys. It's not Ronnie's toy shop. It's
Yeah,
Ronnie's
no,
sex
sex
shop.
shop.
It
Sex
sells
sex toys.
sex. You have to think outside the box.
Yeah, I think a few people coming in for sex.
Today's Tuesday. Are you still expecting people to come?
No.
No.
No, the road's dead. I'm sitting here watching how many cars you've seen go past. Nothing. Mind you, on Sunday night we were here till late.
What's late?
11, 12. Yeah, they were on a mission to get drunk, so they did.
As long as they lived happy.
No. Man, nobody's happy when they're drunk. They're all happy getting drunk. And they got to drive. Yeah, but anyway, they were happy the next morning and they got home safely. I had 14 Dalmatians at one stage.
14 Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Why Dalmatian?
Did you lose
Well,
a
we
bet?
started with one and then we started with a female that somebody gave us. And then about a year later, somebody gave us another male dog, Dalmatian. He just said, happy days, and he himself stupid. And the puppies just came.
How old are you, Ron?
72.
You're still young.
Yeah, that's why I want to go now while I'm still young. I don't want to go when I can't move. That's pointless.
Where do you want to go?
Muscle Bay.
Muscle Bay.
Yeah.
You see, you're the only one who didn't enjoy Muscle Bay.
Man, we didn't go to Muscle Bay. They have oysters. I want to go to Muscle Bay.
Well, go tomorrow.
It's big. It's
not
big.
far. It's quite a big town, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But there is no tracking between Muscle Bay and the next city close to the ocean. You have to come back here, going back. No,
Not here.
Am I wrong?
N2.
Into,
And
yeah,
I hate N2.
Well, Muscle Bay to Georgia. You go Muscle Bay, your next town is Albertinia. But that's about 20 k's from the sea. I don't know.
No, we don't go fast. But
Yeah, well,
it
2 hours.
was very hot today, and I hate
Okay.
to ride in
The heat.
the heat.
Well, but it wasn't. That's what, 32 degrees
Yeah,
maximum.
it wasn't very hot today. Yesterday was hot.
What about Whitsand?
Very windy.
Very windy. Comparing with Muscle Bay. and smaller.
Well, anywhere near the sea is windy. Huh? You get the wind off the ocean all the time. Well, you want to buy a place?
No,
Why do you
in terms of
Of course he
kilometers.
does.
In terms of?
I want to move here
Okay.
at
But,
some point, like, I don't know, 10 years ago.
all right. Now,
Not so easy.
He has to marry someone.
Yeah,
he has to marry someone.
He's not a citizen. So.
No, I'm not a citizen.
Oh, there's a lot of girls who'll do that for money. Whether you pay them or you marry them, it's still going to cost you. They're not cheap.
Let's stick with the mathematics.
Yeah. You're going to marry a South African girl. There's lots of girls that'll marry you.
Yeah, no, he's got nice hair, yeah.
Have you heard of the Romanian mafia? So sign here.
We don't have.
You don't have?
No.
We have only assholes.
You
Yeah.
can start one.
It's not a bad idea.
Not in South Africa.
Today's been one of my best days. Keep the tip, please.
Thank you very much.
My best days in South Africa,
Good.
and I want a photo with you.
50
You're
euros.
kind, man. I'll send my manager.
Right. Financial manager.
My manager will do it. All right, Ronnie's sex shop apparently does not sell sex, so that was a disappointment.
Just left Ronnie's sex shop. That was very therapeutic. This man has lived here for many decades. He knows everyone. I hope to God that that microphone recorded proper audio, because his stories are just absolutely amazing. Oh, Daniel's he's gonna die now. That's what's gonna happen.
With the sun setting, golden hour being in full bloom, and this road going through the desert being pretty much empty, we felt like this was a show put on by Mother Nature just for us. This literally is the definition of being in the right place at the right time. That is one day I will never forget.
Born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa, born in Africa. Going back to my roots. Born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa, born in Africa.
Karoo Systems has kindly provided the Bluetooth intercoms for this entire trip. Their motorcycle lineup is suited for any rider, from their top-of-the-range Pack Talk series to their mid-range Freecom series, and now their budget-friendly Spirit series. I've done a comparison video in the past and will link that in the description below. Use code LWH on karoosystems.com for a 15% discount on most of their products. Motorrad Rentals is South Africa's biggest motorcycle rental company. They have a large variety of motorcycles and support vehicles, are very flexible. They will also help you plan your trips according to what you're looking for, and have been nothing but great since we got here. If you're looking to tour South Africa on a bike, give them a look, link in the description below.
If you've however enjoyed this trip so far, subscribing is really the best way that you can help, so hit that subscribe button for Dave, leave a comment if there's anything you'd like to know, and I'll see you on the next one.